Hello, my dear children. Welcome to today's English class. In your previous class, we learned about pronouns and kinds of pronouns. Then, what is a pronoun, children? Yes, we know a pronoun is a word used instead of a noun. Thus, pronouns are substitutes for nouns to avoid repetition. Then we learn personal pronouns. A pronoun which stands for a person or thing is called a personal pronoun. There are three kinds of personal pronouns: first person pronoun, second person pronoun, and third person pronoun. Then we learned about reflexive pronouns. Pronouns in which the action of the subject reflects or turns back on the subject itself are called reflexive pronouns. Examples: myself, yourself, yourselves, herself, itself, etc. Children, today we are going to study about possessive pronouns. A pronoun that shows possession is called a possessive pronoun. That means, possession means what? Yes, ownership. Children, in your lower classes, you already learned about possessive noun. Yes, we know we use an apostrophe with a noun to show possession or ownership. But in the case of possessive pronouns, we use mine, his, her, ours, yours, theirs to show possession or ownership. These words show possession, so they are called possessive pronouns. For example, these clothes are mine. Here, which is the possessive pronoun? Yes, mine. How do we write the possessive pronoun here? Possessive pronoun mine here. We write it without an apostrophe. Without an apostrophe, we write possessive pronoun here. So remember, children, don't use apostrophe when we write a possessive pronoun. Next example, that house is hers. Children, here hers is the possessive pronoun. Here the word hers used in place of a noun. So here hers is the possessive pronoun. Children, possessive pronouns generally come at the end of a sentence. A noun is never put after them. Okay, let's read this. I saw a new bicycle. Is it yours? Children, here possessive pronoun come at the end of a sentence and there is no apostrophe. So here, which is the possessive pronoun? Yes, yours. Now read this example. Leah has a pet. The dog sitting on the grass is Leah's. Children, are there any noun repeated here? Yes, here the noun Leah repeated. So we want to avoid that repetition. So we add a possessive pronoun. Which possessive pronoun we add here? Yes, hers. To avoid that repetition. Here, hers is replacing the possessive noun lias, and it is showing possession or ownership. And how do we write the possessive pronoun here? Yes, we write it without the apostrophe. Possessive pronouns depend on number, whether the noun is singular or plural, and person, whether the noun is being referred to first person, second person or third person, and on gender, whether the noun is being referred to masculine gender, feminine gender or neuter gender. Now let's see the difference between possessive pronoun and possessive adjective. Read these sentences, children. This is my book. This book is mine. Here, which one is showing the possessive pronoun? Yes, in the second sentence, mine is showing possessive pronoun. Then, what is my here? Yes, that my is possessive adjective. Then, how can we identify possessive adjective and a possessive pronoun from a sentence? Take first example. This is my book. And ask a question to this sentence. Using whose to ask a question. Whose book is this? Yes, then we will get one answer. What is the answer? My. That my is possessive adjective. Great. Then take the second one. We already learned how to identify a possessive pronoun. Here, mine stands at the end of a sentence. So, here, mine is the possessive pronoun. Next one is demonstrative pronouns. Okay, let's see what is a demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative pronoun is mainly used to point out persons or things. It's point out a specific noun or an object. Sometimes it may be animals, things, etc. Now read these sentences. This is book. These are books. That is book. Those are books. Children, the words this, that, these and those are used to point out the objects. They are therefore called demonstrative pronouns. So children, the words this, that, these and those are used to point out the objects. So these are called demonstrative pronouns. Children, do you know when we use the words this, that, these and those? Let's see that one. Look here, children. Here only one book. That means singular in number. This used for singular object. And when it is near to the speaker, and singular in number, that time we use this. Okay. Now look here. Children, here only one book? No. Here are more than one book. So, plural in number, but still near to the speaker. So, these used to refer to people or things that are near the speaker. Keep in mind, children, objects are very near to us and plural in number. That time we use these. Now, where is the book, children? Yes, book is very far, but singular in number. That means that used to refer to a person or thing that is distant from the speaker. That is very far from the speaker. Children, here books are very far, but plural in number. In this time, we use those. Those used to refer to people or things that are distant from the speaker. Okay. Let's take more examples. This is very yummy. Here, which is the demonstrative pronoun, children? Yes, here this is the demonstrative pronoun because it is point out a specific thing. Here, thing is cake. Okay. And it is not followed by a noun. It followed by a verb. Which is the verb here? Is. Here, is the verb. Now, let's take another example. That was my father's car. Children, here which is the demonstrative pronoun? Yes, that is the demonstrative pronoun. And that is followed by a verb, was. So, here that is a demonstrative pronoun. Now, read this example. These are cute puppies. Here, more than one puppy and very near to the speaker. So, we use these here. And it is followed by a verb are. So, here this is the demonstrative pronoun. Okay, children, this is the time to wind up the class. Take care of yourself. Thank you and have a nice day.